Your source of entertainment is back. Good day, my beautiful people. We're back up in this house once again with another video. I hope everything is good and all is well with all of you. Today, we're back at it with another video. Today, we're checking out one of the latest releases, one of the most surprising releases, but then again, not so surprising releases. And I'm so happy that this was a release. Today, we're checking out Tae's track, original soundtrack for Itaewon Class called Sweet Night. We're gonna talk music. We're gonna get it. All I know about the song is that the song is in English, which is cool, which is super, super cool. I know that Tae wrote and produced the track. I know that. And that is about it. That is all I know about the song. Haven't listened to it. I haven't seen the series as well. I should probably check on the series as well. Everyone is saying that it's super, super good, and I have added it in my Netflix list, so I have to get on it, I have to watch it. But we're gonna talk music, we're gonna, find some cool details within the song, and maybe see and hear, what is so cool about it, and I'm very sure that it's gonna be great because y'all know I've been loving Tae's vocals from the beginning. I'm just obsessed with his voice, his range for his vocals, his just tone is out of this world, and it's ridiculously awesome and it's ridiculously good. And y'all know I love the lower voices. I love the kind of warmer, deeper tone voices when it comes to vocal recordings. So, and he's the king of that. And he's definitely the king of that. So we're gonna get it. We're gonna watch it. Tae, Sweet Night. Ooh, we start off with the guitars. He's been loving live instruments, but I love the guitar. I love the tone for a guitar as well. We hear Dora in the background vocals. Love the harmonies. I love how it's so simple, like guitars and piano. Oh, it's beautiful. Ooh, the falsetto kicking in. Oh, this is so cool. He loves like the soul and jazz within tracks. I love this. This is so beautiful, super minimalistic, super simple. I think it's very, very suitable for a soundtrack. Beautiful hook for the song. Such a beautiful story. I think he's singing from like the main character's point of view. Sounds like it from the lyrics. And, according to the video as well. Oh. The arrangement is brilliant. Production is brilliant. Those vocals. Oh, this is so beautiful. The song is so beautiful. String instruments. Beautiful. beautiful touch. Oh, yeah, this is reminding me of one song that I will tell you about and why. But this is so cool. This is so beautiful, so simple, and just like it just warms your heart, right? Just the emotion is just like screaming at you. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's beautiful how he's telling the story through all of the instruments, through all of the vocal arrangements, through the harmony, right? And like overall, right? If we kind of listen, if we listen to the song, right? It's simple. Like it's very, very simple. And it's good that it's simple, right? I've stated this in so many videos that you don't have to complicate things to make great music, and this is definitely the case, and this is definitely a great example how you can make simple things just sound beautiful and just breathtaking and just fill with emotion. Like his voice, like how he portrays his vocals, how he sings, like his tone, right? How he enunciates words, how where he puts, you know, the emphasis on either phrasing or anything like that. He does it so well. He does it like so flawlessly. Like he's such a great storyteller. He's such a great storyteller when it comes to you know, singing and just, you know, portraying the idea and the message for the song. But regarding like the production of the song and the arrangement for the song, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. We start off with a beautiful acoustic guitar, just simple, just super simple, just beautiful, very bright tone acoustic guitar with some little reverb added, and his vocals just did the job, right? With Adora's background vocals and her harmonies on top of those vocals. It's just beautiful, right? It's just beautiful, and I love how Adora is a great addition to this arrangement with her vocals, and she's a killer singer. So and I love her vocals very, very much. So we start off with a beautiful, very, very bright tone acoustic guitar that is accompanied with a very warm tone piano, like a grand piano, which is awesome, right? It's so simple, it's so beautiful. It's just you can hear like the sentiment and the emotion throughout, right? Then later on we get, you know, the addition for like a very, very smooth, soulful, right? Very, very simple jazz style bass line. Not really like tone wise it would sound like a jazz bass, but like from like a rhythmic point of view, it's kind of like a very indie kind of singer-songwriter style. This entire track is like singer-songwriter kind of essence, you know, throughout, which is awesome, right? He's all about like Tay's all about, you know, the singer-songwriter style, and he loves a good live instrument. He's been loving live instruments for a very, very long time. He loves jazz, you know, and everything. So but you know, this addition later on within the song, you know, with the bass line, then with a very, very simple smooth drum pattern, and kind of gave it a little bit, you know, maybe a little kind of a swing touch, like from a percussion kind of section point of view. But the track overall screams singer-songwriter. He's definitely become the essence of singer-songwriter kind of a genre, right? And it's great, you know, that is how I've always envisioned him, right? Being a singer-songwriter, you know, with a lot of live instruments, a lot of acoustic guitars, a lot of piano, a lot of string instruments, right? And just implementing, you know, these live instruments with his, you know, productions and arrangements. it's just it's his signature thing. That is what he is all about, and that is why, I love him so much. And and his vocals suit the genre very, very well, like that warm tone that comes out of his vocals, right? And that slight vibrato that comes out of his vocals, and that breathiness that sometimes comes out of his vocals, right? And then that beautiful falsetto kicks in, right, for the hook for the track, the chorus of the song as well. It's just beautiful, right? And plus those Adora's harmonies, right, and some little ad libs there. It's just great. It's just great. That's all you want in a very, very minimalism kind of inspired singer-songwriter, acoustic, soulful, a little jazz inspired song. And it's great. It's great. The whistling at the end, with the guitars and the strings there. Oh, it so reminded me of Michael Jackson's song Smile, or initially the cover that he did for originally the Charlie Chaplin song Smile. And he does also, like Michael also does the whistling there at the end, and it's just so brought me back to my childhood, and just so heartwarming, right? This song overall, just gives you that sentiment, gives you that emotion, gives you that nostalgia, right, about the friendships, the heartaches, the hardships, and the good times, the bad times, the ups and the downs, right? That a person is going through, right, in their lifetime, and what they're dealing with, and how they're coping with everything, and how they have people around them, and so on. So I feel like this is a super, super, really, really cool essence of the story and the idea for it, and it's just great. It's great. It's like it's honestly, this is a great soundtrack. This is definitely one of the top soundtracks that I have heard lately, and it's great. It's simple, it's sentimental, it's very nostalgic. It is a song that will bring you all of the emotion and memories and feelings, that you can think of, right, and that maybe you didn't think that still were there. And it's just beautiful. It's wonderful. I love it. And the arrangement for itself, right? I love minimalistic arrangements. I love very, very simple arrangements. As much as I love, very complicated, very detail-packed arrangements. And even though I'm all about the live music, I live for live music. I love live music, right? And y'all know and y'all know the story, right? And I play live music and so on. So this is very much so up my alley, and this is definitely an awesome track. Like, if he ever performs this live, and he gets a live band and a live setup with live string quartet, right, and live background vocals, it's gonna, like, everyone's gonna be so emotional and so touched, because this is one of those songs that will bring the emotion out of you, right? And it will put emotion into you. So it's just beautiful. It's beautiful. It's so simple. It's so great. And his vocals, y'all know I love his vocals so much, right? With that super, super jazzy tone, right? He loves Norah Jones. Like one of his kind of vocal inspirations, I feel like, his Norah Jones, right? Apart from, of course, Coldplay, which is a little different of a genre, right? And Kings of Leon, also a little different of a genre. And then, if we go back to, like a very old school kind of jazz tunes, right? So there are a lot of people that he gets inspired by when it comes to vocals, like also song production, song arrangements, and just instruments used in general, right? Because the setup that he used here, right, the acoustic guitar, piano, bass, drums, string quartet, right, that is the kind of basic band setting when it comes to like unplugged style session work, acoustic live session work, which is great, right? It's great. It sounds beautiful live when it's performed live with a live setting, right? And it sounds beautiful in the recordings. It's definitely a style of a song and a genre per se that I feel like a lot of people can get by and can enjoy, right? And it's definitely a song that is a must, in a playlist, whether that is a travel playlist, whether that is just a chill playlist, right? And it's great. It's great. And this is definitely gonna be in my playlist because it's great and I love it and I love Tay so much and I love Adora on this as well. I love all of the instruments in this. I love the mixing was also very, very cool. I feel like because of the guitars being very, very bright tone, the piano being slightly warmer tone, still very, very bright, and then those very warm those strings kicking there in the back, they're also super mixed in very, very well. So you can hear like the mids for it and the highs for the violins. So, but the addition, for the violins and for the cellos is always great, right? Kind of, it fills out, the missing gaps here. It fills out this kind of ambiance, the sense of ambiance, which is always cool, and it's always great with that swingy drum, on the top there. So and that very indie style of bass line, and bass being, very, very warm tone. It's a beautiful mix. I feel like there's this mix between, kind of like this mix between like the warmth and the kind of mid section, and then a little bit of that high section when it comes to like EQ and stuff and everything. So it just suits the arrangement very, very well, because then you can clearly distinguish each instrument, what has been played and everything, and then those warm tone vocals there on the top, right, with that little reverb, right, and it's just great. It's great. And then the whistling, didn't have pretty much it didn't have almost no reverb on it. So it was very, very compressed, very, very concentrated, kicking through that very, very warm tone mix there at the end, which is great. It gives you a very story-like kind of a feel. A little bit, but yeah, I hope that you enjoyed the song. Let me know, what do you think of the track? I feel like it was definitely a huge step up for Tay, and I'm very, very proud of him for releasing this and and being part of this project and writing the soundtrack for the series. So I'm very, very happy about this. I'm super, super proud of Tay, and this was a fantastic arrangement and a fantastic release. So but you do let me know what you think of the track. Do let me know what other songs we should check out, and as I usually say, always remember to be good, be kind, rock and roll, and I will see you all very, very soon with a new video. Cheers!